Hello and welcome to One Man's Collection. Today we're looking at the 77th issue of the Ferrari Collection Magazine. This is the 599 GTB. We have a 143 scale die-cast car. We'll take a closer look in more detail after we go through the magazine. I'm going to go through, not read everything in full detail, just very briefly show you what's in the magazine, and you'll need to pause the video if you really wish to read the articles. So inside this issue, we've got the single-seaters. We're having a look at the 512Mi, which I think we do have, or did have, a model of that in this collection. The 599 GTB Panamericana 2006 is the model that we have here. The competition model in this issue is the 159S, and the poster is also of the Panamericana. So Overseas Challenge. The 412 or 412 MI was designed to compete in the second edition of the Race of Two Worlds in Monza, an event that pitted European and American cars against each other in an Indy 500 style race. Despite US victory, Luigi Musso put in a great effort for Ferrari. Okay. The car is a front longitudinal 60-degree V12, just over 4 litres, 447 brake horsepower at 7,700 RPM, with a top speed of 320 or 199 mile an hour. Woohoo! Rolling start. Monza 500 proved to be a thrilling spectacle for the spectators. At the wheel of the 412, Luigi Musso immediately broke clear of the rivals. Okay, but he didn't win it. And secured pole position. Well done. In the 15 years of racing at Monza banked oval track, 55 all the way through to 69 by the looks of it. Very good. Yeah, we don't get the bank tracks anymore. Moving on to the 599 GTB Panamericana. In 2006, two Ferrari 599 GTBs took part in a 16-country 32,000 kilometre promotional tour that began in Brazil and finished in New York, with 50 journalists taking turns at the wheel. The new Berlinetta attracted enthusiastic crowds. That's a way to promote it, isn't it? Which is why they got all the different countries and stuff on them. We'll have a look at the die-cast car, but we do have the full Liberty, Statue of Liberty on there, and a high United States. Hang on, missing a page. From Brazil to Mexico. Epic 2006 expedition of two Ferraris. I saw them pass through 16 countries in 84 days. Very nice. A blue one as well. We have a poster here. I've not taken any of my posters out. Hola Brazil and Hi United States. Very good. Back of it, it's also the car. So the engine in this is a 65-degree V12 front longitudinal, just under 6 litres, 620 brake horsepower, 7,600 RPM, top speed of over 330 or 205 mile an hour. Has a 105 litre fuel tank. Definitely a Grand Tourer. Wouldn't say no. Not going to spend the money on it though. I wouldn't say no. I'm sure they're quite expensive. We'll stick with models, thanks. Alright, early success. They were completed in just 3 months, from August until October of 1947. Ferrari 159S was an impressive sports car. It performed especially well at the race that marked the climax of the season, the Turin Grand Prix. Not a great picture of it. There's a debut in 1947. Yeah, okay. So the engine in this one is a 60-degree V12, so front longitudinal 60-degree V12, 1.902, so just over 1.9 litre, 125 brake horsepower at 7,000 RPM. So that's a small V12. 5-speed, And top speed of 180 kilometers an hour, 112 mile an hour. In 47, that's pretty good though, for a car. An emotional win for Ferrari. The challenge to Maserati, the 159S, was a transitional car that enabled the Maranello team to acquire the experience necessary to challenge the race events and to defeat Maserati at the post-war years. Very cool. As I said, I'm not going to read all of the article there. You will need to pause the video in order to read those. Coming into part 78, your F430 Scuderia model. Yes, so we've got a 430 coming. And I think this one goes up to about 84 issues. So we'll continue on the way through to that. Have a look at the die-cast car in more detail. I think I'm missing a light. Let's get some more light on here. There we go. So all the advertisers. Very good. I actually do think that these cars are actually quite nice. I actually need my window needs polishing there. Let's get a bit of a light in there. You can see this Ferrari has their steering wheel has the Ferrari symbol on it, and there is a dash in there, but I'm having trouble getting it with the camera. So there is actually gauges that are white. Oh, it is really difficult. I can see it just barely. No, I can't. But inside here we also have a silver center console. Can we get it from this side? Yeah, there we go. And a black interior. Ferrari emblems are on the wheels in the center caps. Having a look at the front. See if we can get that to focus. There we go. With the High United States written on it. And it looks like a map. Yep, there you go. There's the path. Excuse me. There's the path there that they actually took from Brazil to New York. Underneath, not very much, just the 599 GTB there, and we do have silver mufflers and exhausts in the rear. But as far as a die-cast car, I'm very happy with that one. It actually comes together really well. I will put it on a turntable so you can take a look at it without my hands being in the way there. Thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll be back with issue 78 next week. Cheers. Thank you.